As my journey led me from Eswatini to Pretoria, the striking contrast between the tranquil hills of Mbabane and the vibrant pulse of the South African capital was undeniable.
Yeah, this is my host, the Prince of Pretoria. We're going to interview Prince today or tomorrow to tell us more about Pretoria and the culture here in South Africa.
For my stay, I chose the comfort of a 4-star hotel, blending luxury and practicality. The cost for my accommodation was 1,000 South African Rand, an equivalent in $58 a night, offering a balance of excellent service, modern amenities, and prime location opposite the Union Building.
Union Building. This is the
office of the president.
Office of Jacob Zuma. No, Jacob. What's his name? Ramaphosa. This is where he.
Yeah, this is the office. So this is where most people come here to. As an iconic site. The statue of President Nelson Mandela is down there.
Down there.
Yeah, so you can always see the president of the
So what do we call this park?
This is all part of Union Building. Yes, it's an extension. It extends from there to the other end there and continues to this way. This is our Union Building. And with this park that's the park down there.
The park.
As I approached the majestic Nelson Mandela giant statue, the heart of South African governance, I was greeted by an unexpected yet powerful scene. A group of indigenous South Africans had gathered in protest, their demands clear and unwavering, the return of their ancestral lands. What struck me was not just the passion of their cause, but their audacity. Here they erected a shack right in front of the seat of power, in defiance of a system they felt had wronged them. Their courage was palpable, the resolve unshakable. In many other African nations, such a display of defiance might have been met with swift and harsh repression. Images of protesters being ejected, beaten, or even jailed would not be uncommon. But here their voices were being heard, not silenced. This moment was a testament to South Africa's complex and often fraught relationship with its past. A country where the scars of colonialism and apartheid remain visible, yet where the spirit of resistance and dialogue endures.
Why are we having this?
This is my spokesperson.
Okay, please talk to me. Why this place?
This is the protest since from 2017.
Yeah.
We came here to give Ramaphosa a memorandum with 4 demands. The first one is there by the court of arms. This one is here, which means karate.
What is that?
It's diverse, unite.
Oh, right. So they can't evict you people from this place.
They don't have a right to remove Khoisan. That's the problem. Yes, because Khoisan, they are still using the old law. Since from the apartheid, they don't have a right to remove Khoisan because everyone found Khoisan here in South Africa. How can you just remove the Aboriginal? You must respect them and respect nature for them. Because the reason to be here also is land. Land is very important for the Aboriginal because they are the First Nation. They grow up from the bush. They have herbs there by the bush. But now if they're going to hunt, it's hard. They can even get shot with the foreigner because everyone found that Khoisan here.
So what are the things, the policies the government are making in order to address?
Now we're still facing 6 eviction letters.
6 eviction?
Yes, but they can't act. We're waiting them to act.
So how many are you in this? Is it a family thing? Is it a village? Is it the nation of Xhosa?
This is the protest for the whole nation of the Khoisan. Yes, we are not standing only one family.
Is there any other thing you need to show me that you guys like culturally, so that I can, when people watching overseas, they say, what is happening, you know? Because you might think that this one, they watch YouTube, and when they see these things, they start say protesting. Interest. You might not know. You see, so because it looks very strange. This is Nelson Mandela's statue there. This is the government house down there, and then we're seeing protests. You see?
And as you can see, Mandela's grandson. You can see this is Elandskraal. Before government came here, it was Elandskraal. They changed the destination to Elandspoort. Okay. You see, so they can find my people. You see, if you go on Google now and search a destination, you will see it's Elandspoort. You see.
Thank you for informing us. Yeah. Okay. This guy is going to succeed in his protest, so hopefully he's going to succeed. Thank you, my friend.
Hey, cheers. Kita ka hey, honkia, mati kohatay, ay kohatay, ay hature.
Thank you. Bye. That's the language, man. Really? So you can imagine, guys, while I'm here trying to film the capital city, if not this is the capital city of South Africa, isn't it? There is something happening by the side, which is a protest by the indigenous. These are the indigenous owners of this land. They are protesting against their government, and this is something to really talk about.
Across the vast African continent, Nigerians in the diaspora continue to leave their mark in remarkable ways. Today, my journey in Pretoria takes me in search of Nigerians who are not only thriving but also uplifting others through their ventures and expertise. Here in Pretoria, I am determined to find individuals whose hard work reflects these values. One of such ventures is Pan-African Training, a Nigerian-owned establishment dedicated to equipping the workforce of tomorrow. Founded by a visionary Nigerian entrepreneur, Pan-African Training bridges the skills gap across borders. Its mission is to empower young Africans with the tools needed to thrive in the 21st century.
My name is Precious Boniwe Zondi.
And you are working for a Nigerian-owned establishment. Tell me a bit about working for a Nigerian.
Working for a Nigerian has taught me a lot of things, like what kind of people they are, the kind of food they eat, and stuff.
Since I came to here in South Africa, in short, from outside South Africa, most what we hear is negative story about Nigerian, South African. But I want to bring something that will bring peace. So what will you advise somebody who have any negative issues concerning the two nations?
I used to also think like that before I've started working for the Nigerian. And then I've realized that all those negative stuff they've been saying about them, they are totally wrong. Because what I've learned is that there are also people just like us And what I've noticed also is that when they talk very loud. Like, so you think that they're harsh and stuff. So, yeah, they're not actually how they're talking, they're loud, in fact. So, yeah.
Any other good thing you can talk about Nigeria? I mean, I know we are too loud. I know we can exaggerate, but that doesn't mean in every community, there's always a bad people. So we know we also have bad people, same as South Africans as well.
Yes.
So can you say the good, positive ones you can talk about us?
Okay. The good thing about them is that as I'm working for them, they provide job opportunities. Yes. To us. So that's the good thing they do. They don't choose whether you're coming from which country and stuff. So, yeah.
Thank you.
By the way, my name is Dan Mubenesha. I'm the sales manager here at Pan-African Training. And originally I'm coming from the Democratic Republic of Congo. And then I've been working with Pan-African Training for almost 12 years now.
How do you feel working for a Nigerian-owned establishment? Is there any discrimination, anything, as an African?
Not so far. It feels like home. And I like it being here for 12 years already, so it's an indication that everything is okay. Because working for more than 5 years in the same place, it shows already that it's conducive. It's just so wonderful working. It's a wonderful experience, but I like it being here.
My name is Afiz Beniga, the program director of Pan-African Training, based here in Pretoria, South Africa. Pan-African Training is an organization that was established in 2008. So we've gone from all strides and grown from strength to strength over the years. We've been opportune to train many African nationals across Southern Africa, East Africa, North Africa, and of course the Central African countries. We've even trained people from outside the shores of Africa. So Pan-African Training is a multicultural organization that brings different nationals together under one roof to work together as one entity. So as the name implies, Pan-Africa. So that means we have different African nationals working within the organization. My humble self are from Nigeria. My manager is from DRC Congo. The other colleague of mine is from South Africa. There are some other South African here. We also have other African nationals from Angola. We also have from Malawi. We are from Uganda. Everybody are all working under this roof as an organization. So
This is the landmark of this country, and this is a sign of unity. Nelson Mandela himself.
Hi, how are you?
Just a moment. Are you from here?
No. Actually, I'm from Newcastle, KwaZulu Natal. Yeah.
Are you touring?
Yeah, we just came to visit, me and my friends and some colleagues here. Yeah.
So, do you know a bit about Nigerian? Yeah. Do you like Nigerian culture? Do you?
Their food. Yeah, we went to a place because we've been here since Wednesday. So we went to some restaurants, Nigerian restaurants. I really enjoyed their food.
What do you enjoy most about them?
Their food mostly, and they were very welcoming. The ladies were very nice to us, and the other lady's husband, I think they are the owners of the restaurant. They're very, very welcoming and nice. Yeah.
So tell me, what do you think about the perception about Nigerians here in South Africa?
You see, there's a lot going on now, because now there's the bad Nigerians and then the good ones that we recently met and some that we know. But mostly in South Africa, they don't like Nigerians. They have this thing to say Nigerians bring drugs. But it's not only Nigerians that are bringing drugs in this country. You know, because if I can tell you, even the Chinese, people from Malawi, people, Zimbabweans, everybody's doing something for a living. It's just that Nigerians just have that label.
Yeah. Is it because that we're too loud? The Nigerians, are they too loud here?
The problem with Nigerians, they like to dominate. You know, Nigerians want to be seen. They like to be known. Sure. When they arrive, they arrive.
So, will you love to marry a Nigerian?
Someday.
Really? That means you like them as well. Eh?
Yeah, I really don't mind. Because it's not all of them that are bad. Like I said, there's the good ones, there's the bad ones. There's bad Zulus, there's good Zulus, there's bad Xhosas, there's every nation has got their own.
Well, my name is Olani Abodedele, but a lot of people know me as The Voice. I'm a Nigerian community engagement strategist. I'm a publisher of a Nigerian community newspaper called the Nigerian Voice. I'm the chairman of the Nigerian Union in Gauteng Province, and I'm also the chairman of the Nigerian Community Excellence Award here in South Africa. To lead Nigerians here in Pretoria, Gauteng Province as a whole, it's not a child's play. Of course, as we know, Nigerians are not easy people to lead, and in as much as they also accept you as a leader, I think things will go smoothly for you. But it's not been all rosy. It's been very challenging. There are a lot of challenges we face here in South Africa as Nigerians and as to lead Nigerians and everything. One of such problem is issue of legality, permit. A lot of our people do not have permit. For almost 2 or 3 years now, the South African government has not been issuing permits, not until after the recent election that just happened. People are beginning to receive their permits in trickles, but a very large number of our people have not also gotten their permits. That is one issue. Also, we also used to face the issue of violence, even violence within our people themselves, there used to be a lot of issues, a lot of killings amongst ourselves. But since we initiated the Nigerian task force in South Africa, for 2 years now, we've not had any major issue of violence or killings or any extortion of things like that, just because of the task force, because the task force went hard on a few people that they had to leave South Africa, and some people were arrested, and that has helped the task force a lot. And I'm also the chairman of the task force, so we've done a lot of that. Another challenge that our people face here in South Africa is the issue of unemployment. As we know, the unemployment rate in South Africa is very high. Even South Africans themselves, amongst them, there's a very high rate of unemployment. So as a Nigerian, it's very, very difficult to get employment here, to get job. So you have to be hands-on, or you have to be business inclined, to be able to survive in South Africa. But aside from that, a lot of our people are also doing very well in South Africa, and we are very proud of them. Like in the medical field, like in the education sector, lecturing and things like that. And in business, when we look at construction, we look at entertainment, and a whole lot of sectors like that, the restaurant industry and things like that. And the Nigerian community itself is a very vibrant community, which their needs, like the Nigerian foodstuffs, the Nigerian clothing, those are also opportunities that people are taking advantage of. Yeah.
Outside South Africa, like some of us living in the UK, what we always hear is about the attacks and xenophobic feelings or attack to Nigerians, most especially, is there any initiative to curb and to bring unity between Nigerians and the South Africans?
Well, as a union on one part, and my initiative as well as an individual, is centered around that. But I must say, yes, South Africa is known for a lot of violence, that we cannot hide for. But I think at times some of those things are overhyped by the media. And of course, we know when it comes to the media, the negative part of things do sell more, attracts more than the positive. Yes, I'm not going to say South Africans are not xenophobic. There are a lot of them. But I think it's also born out of frustration. Frustration of unemployment, frustration of government failing them, basic amenities, the struggle for basic amenities between foreigners and the citizens as well. These are some of the things that trigger this sort of xenophobic tendencies and things like that. Them thinking foreigners are here to take their jobs and things like that. But the honest truth is there's even limited employment for foreigners. For Nigerians, I'm not going to speak for all foreigners now, but for Nigerians to even take. Nigerians are hands-on people. They create jobs for themselves. They create avenues for themselves. But beyond that, we've been preaching social cohesion, and citizens to citizens interaction. And there are a lot of initiatives that we've put in place, for citizens of both countries to come together and things like that. One of such initiatives is the Nigerian Community Excellence Award, where we recognize, upstanding and outstanding Nigerians, and we award them for excellence. And what's the reason for this? Because oftentimes we always hear people say we are the good Nigerians. They don't come across the good Nigerians and whatever. So we feel it's very important to showcase our best, let people know them, let people know what they are doing and how they are contributing their efforts to the South African economy as well. But beyond awarding excellence within the Nigerian community as well, we also recognize some South Africans that do work closely with Nigerians or who are embedded in the Nigerian community and whatever. But also one important factor as well we do to promote social cohesion is in terms of the presenters, we make sure that one presenter is South African and one presenter is Nigerian. And so that way, both nationalities, South African, Nigerians and other Africans, they feel comfortable, they feel welcome. So it's not all about Nigerians, it's about Nigerians, South Africans, and Africans. And there are also other initiatives that, bring people together as well, in terms of the entertainment sector as well, in terms of educational sector, in terms of, conferencing and things like that. So yeah, it's one thing we know it's very important, and it's something we've been concentrating on, how we can come together, social cohesion. Yeah.
Subscribe, like, and share.